Hey friends, I come to you with more new beauty products. This is all PR gifted to me by brands, and instead of me doing an unboxing and showing off what I got, I am actually going to show you what they sent really quickly, and then we're gonna get into applying it on the skin. The very last video was a base, a powder, a concealer, and some skincare that I had not already tried. So you'll see that in that video. Make sure you check it out. It is linked below and it'll be recommended up here somewhere. Pero in today's video, I am going to go in with new blush, eyeliner, a mascara, bronzer, lippies, and all of that. Some of it is affordable, some of it is luxe, and I'm really excited. So let's go ahead and dive on in. Also, if you're new here, girl, really quickly, just know that yes, everything is gifted. That does not mean that I have to tell you that I like it. My job is not to influence you. That's not why I do this. I am a content creator. I am a makeup artist. I like to try out the product. I want to show you what it looks like on my skin, a normal person's skin with zero filters, and then it's totally up to you if after you see it in action to decide if it works for you or not. That's just what it is. I do link it below because a lot of people do want the product linked, so it's like ease of access. Some of the links will be affiliate links only because, I mean, if I'm linking it, I might as well get a referral credit so the brands know, you know what, we're sending it, but she is showing it. Whether you buy it or not, at least they get to see that, you know what I mean? Okay, let's dive on in for whatever's already on the skin, which beautiful shade match. You guys need to go and check out the very last video. And by the way, the concealer is drugstore and impressively good. Okay, we're gonna start this video resuming from the last one with bronzers. Sorry, this is Morphe's packaging. This is huge. They said welcome to Cheek Island. It's so cool. They're bronzer duos and face duos. Girl, it's a lot, I know. But here's the deal. I know this is not my complexion, not my complexion, not my complexion, maybe. And then these I already have. I do want to open these up because I feel like brands are finally noticing our rich friends, okay? Our girls with that deep, beautiful complexion. Every time I see someone with like really rich, deep complexion, I'm just like, oh my God, I love it. It's so beautiful. I feel like brands are like putting in the effort that they should have put in so long ago and actually coming up with shades that are rich enough to work for our friends. Here we have this one. I don't put filters or tweak the visuals on my videos because it's like, for what, right? I have an amazing camera that does the job. This one is going to be Rio Carnival. That's the darkest one they have. The one before that is going to be Fiji Beach. And then the one before that, Malibu Vanilla. Taking a look at all the shades, this is going to be the only one that's actually going to work for my complexion. It's called Tulum Trip. I love that these come just like the blushes. They come with a cream, so you can bronze the skin with the cream and then set it with your powder. This is their sculpting brush. I'm gonna kind of fluff her up. Like I said in the other video, when it comes to a cream, I don't do this whole gliding whatever. I totally just kind of pack it onto my brush by tapping. That way you're picking up product just on the bristles. If you go kind of like this and you drag, you're applying A, too much pressure, and B, you're going to overwhelm your bristles and then it gets kind of messy on maybe I should have gone one shade lighter. Let me just kind of lightly, I mean, I'm not mad at it. I could work with that, but hello. Ooh la la. Where am I going? I look like I got a suntan on my forehead. Let me know if you like the structure of these videos where instead of like the full on, like I know people enjoyed it because, and I'm all over the place. I know if you're new here, squirrel, ADHD, I'm sorry. But I did a video just like this where instead of doing a full-on unboxing and just saying, oh my God, look what I got, tell me what you're interested in me showing you, I showed you guys what I got and applied the product on the skin and created a full face with it. That video did really well, which is why I did the last one, and I'm doing this one this way. Instead of just showing what I got, which can come off kind of showy, I'm displaying it on the skin. That way, when you're done with the video, you have better ideas if you want the product for yourself and you're willing to go buy it or not. But I really want to hear your thoughts. Like, is this something, like the structure, is it something that you're enjoying better than just like a plain old PR unboxing? I'm gonna keep going, but that actually looks really good. This is a good shade. I got intimidated at first because that was like a whole lot in just one area. And again, I'm just kind of going back in when I realized that a lot of color is not coming through. tapping as I go. I'm gonna do the same thing, side of the nose. I like this side of the brush. Very lightly coming all the way from the top to the bottom to sculpt the nose. And I love that it's a 2-in-1. So if I wanted powder only, I can go in with the powder, but I could also just go in with a cream if I wanted to. We added a little bit of dimension. I'm not trying to like overdo it either, but you can tell the difference in this area here and around the perimeter, which is where I applied the product. I am going to go in with the fluffier side. This would be ideal for blush as well, pero this is the brush that I liked for what I'm doing. Again, I'm not overdoing it and being aggressive. You're gonna build more bronzer on top of bronzer, and it could get messy if you overdo it with your brush. Tap out, and then I'm going to dust to this. See this little flat side? How cool is that? You can use this for highlight and even blushing, but I don't know, my makeup artist brain automatically was like, this one is gonna be the one that you're gonna use for bronzer. Girl, I look like I went to the beach. Wait till we finish. Oh, how pretty. I am super appreciative that they sent over the entire collection so that I can show it to you guys. I am going to give all the shades a swatch and create a short form with it. That way, you know, you guys can see it close up and see what it actually looks like on tan skin tone and get a better visual as to what the shades look like. But I didn't want to get distracted because, again, squirrel. This is just what I do. You know what I mean? All right, so here we have one side with the bronzer and one side without. It provides like a chiseled effect and a lift. Kind of looks really nice. I'm not even mad at it. We're looking super bronzed. Calmate, because again, makeup artist, I know what I'm doing. Trust me. You always have to trust the process. I do look like I went and I got a tan. We are going to move on to a blushing because it's time for blush. I am going to make sure everything is nice and like powdered and like set and balanced. But you have to apply your blush first. So I'm gonna go in with this. It was sent by NARS. The box is a little concerning because there's pink stuff falling apart all on the inside, but this is the Ultimate Blush Palette. They're number 2. Again, I'm a little concerned porque mira, so something is broken. Oh, it's not too horrible. Okay, I could work with that. That pink, oh my God, I got scared. Okay, so the pink broke. Again, I can work with that. I did get some of the pink falling over these two, which is kind of unfortunate, but again, we could work with that because it's just a matter of using a brush. What brush do I want to use though? I know, I could probably use that new Morphe brush, but I think that's so disrespectful to try a Morphe brush for the first time with another brand. This is so mean. So I'm gonna go in with a brush I already have tried and owned. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I have their creamy palette. They sent me their palette of cream blushes and then a palette of bronzer, like creamy bronzers. I haven't used it in forever. I feel so good. Oh, espérate. Okay, hold on. I'm tapping into that again so that I can do the other side. Here's my thing. NARS, I appreciate you guys sent this my way because you didn't have to. I love having options. These are definitely the options that I would go for. I would go for a pink, a peachy, a coral, a light pink, and then 2 shades that have a frosty or like a highlight finish. This one is more toned down. This one's brighter. I would totally go for a palette like this for every day. But for travel, I would just pick one teeny tiny blush and call it a day because for travel, a big old palette like this may not necessarily be convenient, I don't know, for everyday travel. These are great formulas. They blend. I mean, hello, look how pigmented, and I literally just went like this. They're pigmented, they're beautiful formulas. They blend like a dream, but at the same time, you can go to the drugstore and find something super duper affordable, just as good. Maybe it won't be a 6-pan palette. It might be a 4-pan or a duo. But at the end of the day, when you look at it realistically at the drugstore, you might get a quad, or even at the affordable side of Volta, a quad for $12 to $16 and not pay NARS prices, because this is kind of up there in price in my opinion. Pero mira, look, all I had to do was just keep going and it's just beautiful. It blends like a dream. I love the colors that it provides, but it just depends on your pocket and how much you're willing to spend. I do feel like you have to be a NARS lover in order to be like, oh my God, I need her. Only because there's so many affordable options just as good over at the drugstore. I want to try something that is like new but not new. You're like, what are you talking about? So Ofra has their verified liner. I've used it for years. I've raved about it for years, and it is one of my favorite brush tip applicators. Like, and the formula is actually really nice. Is it the mattest I've ever tried? No. I recently tried the House Labs one, and this is the mattest I've ever tried. They changed the game with this one, at least for me. But when it comes to like brands that I've used for a long time, Ofra is going to be one one of them. Here is what their eyeliner looks like. Definitely looks very similar to the House Labs, except it is a lot slimmer at the end though. Now they have the brown. That's why I'm saying it's new, but it's not new, but it's new because they're launching a brown. Wait, what's the launch date? I got the card. Launch date is the 30th. By the way, if you want anything off of Ofra, use my promo code. This is going to be linked below. Anything and everything that you get off Ofra, you can get 20% off with my promo code. And obviously, girl, use my link. Espérate, before I do this, let me apply a little bit of concealer and powder on my lid. All right, I went in with concealer and a little bit of setting powder. Now we're going to go in with the Verified, which I'm just going to kind of do a little hoo-too. I feel, and I'm going to be real honest, I feel like this is very chocolatey. It's a pretty brown. I don't know that this is gonna look great with what I have going on with the pinks and stuff. I think for contrast, the black would have looked better, but we're here to try new product. And although this is not a new formula, it is a new shade. Be nice to me, okay? Be kind. Don't judge me. I am going to quickly create my wing. You know what? It looks richer, like more like a chocolate brown on the back of my hand, but it actually looks pretty good on the eye. And that might be because I have that setting powder. You know what? This is a very wearable everyday brown. You know, for anyone who's interested in doing or learning to do a wing liner or need to get used to a wing liner for every day to kind of like elevate a look, I think it's a really nice shade. It's dark enough without making the eye look heavy. I ain't even mad at this. I think it's a good shade. You can go very thin or you can go thicker if you wanted to. I think I want to leave it like this because we're gonna go into a mascara that's new but not new. YSL sent me their Lash Clash in brown as well as black. But given that I already have the brown mascara, we're gonna go in with the black. It is no secret here that I already have received all three. I did like a quick first impressions maybe over 2 years ago of the regular original formula, the black. It didn't hold my curl because I have really stubborn lashes. They're waterproof. I've continued to repurchase because has always been absolutely amazing. Their waterproof actually holds my curl. But now that they sent me the original in black and brown again, I figured let's try the black. And if you're wondering, well, what has changed? If you didn't like it before, why wouldn't you like it now? I recently was talking to you guys about the fact that the lash lift that I did, my lashes still have the lash lift effect on it. And every day I don't have to do much of anything to it. So I was wondering now with the lash lift, maybe my lashes are not gonna be as stubborn and will like the original formula. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and try today. The YSL Lash Clash is available in waterproof, original black, and the brown. This is going to be their original black. I'm kind of hoping for the best because they just sent me these backups. So I'm wondering if it's gonna look good. And I went with the black because again, we already have like that dark brown, which technically once it dries down, the eyeliner looks like an espresso shade. So again, it's not like heavy and black, but it's kind of perfect for every day. I'm gonna apply some at the bottom also, but I'm not gonna overdo it. Here we have one coat. I'm gonna do another coat. So far so good. I still have my like a regular curl. I did not end up curling my lashes or anything because again I have a lash lift, so it was unnecessary. But you definitely get drama with this mascara. If you have great lashes that are not stubborn, this is definitely gonna be a beautiful mascara for you. If yours are stubborn, you might want to see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and move on, do the 2 coats on the other eye, and we'll see if it's too heavy for my lashes and they droop down, which is what was happening before. But again, that was before the lash lift. We are gonna move on, work on the lips. I know you see it. I see it too, girl. I'm staring at my face. I finished off the mascara and moved. Y mira. But we're gonna let that dry down. Then I'll grab a spoolie once it's fully dried and scrape it off, and it comes off like nothing. So ignore that dot. I don't care how much of a professional you are. Sometimes stuff happens. It is what it is. But I want you guys to take a look. Everything looks so good so far. I ain't even mad at it. Everything's like melted into itself, including this one wanting to join the party. Now we're gonna work on the lips. As always, L'Oreal's hooking your girl up. We have some lip products and I kind of low-key want to use all of them, but we can't, so I'll just show you these. They sent me 3 more of their Plump Ambitions. This one I already own. It's practically my favorite color, the 601 in a Worth It. This one helps kind of plump the lip. It is very pigmented. It's just so pretty. We got that. It is a lip oil, but I don't do lip oils unless they're like pigmented, and that one is. They also sent over these 2, which are brand spanking new. I am going to do a short for this, like a short form. These are their Hyaluron tint, but it's a lip stain in serum and they have color to them, so be ready because I can do a whole nother video and like whatever I didn't try, whatever shades, we can go ahead and do that. They sent over their Blurfiller, which I have the entire collection, so I won't open that, but they sent 2 lippies that I do want to try. I think they'll look great in today's look. Let me grab a Blurfiller that I think will work with this. You know what, just in case, let's go in with Mocha Mousse. This is what I showed you guys in the last video that I did similar to this. I'll link it below, but these are actually really nice. The only thing is they're chubby, so if you have super thin lips, this might be something that you may not be into. My line is down here, but the pigment starts up here. It's weird. Like, I do have a line, I don't know if you guys can see it. I have a line right here, which is why I line over the line that I have. It's like a white line. Not white, it's like, it's not vitiligo. It's just lighter than the rest of my skin, and then you have dark lip skin. It's just weird. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. This one, again, is in Mocha Mousse. They're long wear, and I fell in love with them. I'm not kidding. These are the only lip liners I've been using recently because it does smooth your lips 100%, and it is long wear. Next, I'm going to go in, I think it's this one. Nope, it's not this one. It's gonna be this one. This is their color Riche in Worth It 601. Beautiful pinky shade. I'm gonna apply that on the center, and I know she looks super dark compared to what she looks like on my lips. Color theory. Oh, that looks so good. So good. I love when a look comes together. And then I'm gonna go in with this because I'm curious. The color Riche in 805 Golden Splendor. Let me show you. It is like a frosty highlight, but for your lips. The lip looks like that. No, I didn't forget about that. I know. Let's go in with a little bit in the center, so it'll help me give it like a little bit of a plump effect, even though we're not plump. Just glossy without actually being a gloss. Oh, yes. This lip worked out better than I expected. All right, I told you guys I'm gonna get rid of her calmate look. We're gonna gently, don't even do it hard because then it's gonna get red and you're like gonna chafe your skin. You go in very lightly, look, suavecito, no pressure, boom, she's gone. We're back to normal. All right, friends, and here is the completed look. The blush. We already spoke about her. The lip, I'm obsessed. I am surprised that the brown liner and the mascara just work so well together. But I think it's because that liner shade, it's not like a bright chocolate. It's kind of like an espresso-ish, but not being black. Once everything comes together, the bronzer doesn't look too crazy. Could I go a shade lighter? Sure, if I want everyday bronzer, but if I want to go glam, then that was the shade for me for sure. I am low-key obsessed with this lip combo. It's definitely like your regular lipstick formula, so it's not fully gonna dry down, which means you gotta be careful it doesn't get on your teeth. But other than that, like, it's definitely wearable, it's moisturizing, it's hydrating, it's very pretty. All 3 shades worked really well together. Listen, my lashes are my lashes. I think the mascara looks good. I think it added depth. It made it look a lot thicker. I love that it did not spider on me. However, it does weigh my lashes down just a smidge. I still have a curl, but not the curl that we started off with. I don't think it's the mascara's fault. I think it's my fault. It's my jeans, man, you know? My lashes are already heavy as they are. They're full, so adding anything else is just gonna make it a little bit heavier. It's okay, it kind of is what it is. I still think it came out really, really pretty. Did I have more product to show you? Yes, but I mean, I don't like my videos to be crazy long either. So that is gonna be it for today's video. I wanna hear you guys' thoughts on the look. What do you think overall? If you didn't see the last video, then you wouldn't know how we started off. You'll only know what we added and how we finished, so make sure you check out that video. I don't know if I should do a part 1, part 2, but we'll see. We'll see what I titled them. All in all, I think it turned out really great. I really want to hear you guys' thoughts. Remember that I'm linking everything in the description box for you guys in the event that you are interested in snagging any of them. And if you are new here, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to our family here on the YouTube. You guys, I hope you have commented as we went along. If you're still here, that means you made it all the way through and you are a real one. I really, really appreciate you, so thank you. And listen, the video is over, but you don't have to go anywhere because YouTube is going to recommend 2 videos here on screen. I believe you're going to enjoy, so I hope you consider checking it out, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.